Good morning, everybody. It is 4:30 here. I screwed around a little bit longer than I should have, so I'm probably gonna get one less video done than I wanted today, but that's fine. Well, I'm really sore from work yesterday. We got running, and I decided to crank it to the max. Went a little bit too hard. And then when I got home, I did sprints. Oh, but whatever. Enough about me. Let's get into the meat. So I yesterday was able to, in getting up at this time, I realized that getting up at 4 o'clock and then just sitting down and just getting videos out, I was able to produce 10 videos, I believe. Let me count. One, two, three, four. Just doing down the list. So it's easy for me to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, because I forgot to do this one. I screwed up. But I got 9 videos done yesterday on a work day. And that is insanely impressive because I was doing 9 videos on Sunday when I had 12 plus hours available. But on a work day, I only have from 4 to 6:30, so 2.5 hours, and then about 5:30 to 8, because I am going to bed earlier to make it easier on my kids, um, give them a better sleep schedule, because they're like in school and stuff. Um, it seems that getting up to start my day doing these videos, I'm a lot more productive. Like nobody's awake right now, so obviously this works out. So I'm able to think and just start and keep going and build momentum. So I don't know if I can do 9 times 5, that's 45 videos. And then in what was the time there? So I got 2.5 from 4 to 6:30 plus. Sorry, These aren't the best edited videos. I gotta stop worrying about that because whatever. This is more just a documentation, not looking to get rich off this shit. But oh man, so 5:30 to 8 would be another 2.5 hours, I believe. 6:30, 7:30, yeah. So it's 5 hours. And if I can make 9 videos in 5 hours, if I have 12 divided by 5, I should be able to make 21 plus 2, times 2 plus 9 times 5 is 45. On an ideal week, I should be able to make 88 videos a week, long form content. And that brings me to some comments I actually have been getting. Some people took interest here a little bit. Um, so this guy, Gnome Code, he's got a really cool channel. This is kind of like a nice little proof of concept a little bit that these people are taking interest because this guy, Gnome Code, he's got 116K subscribers. He's got 2.2 million views on his most popular video and multiple videos with over 100,000 views. Very, 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 very many videos. Um, I gotta that brings me up to a good point here because let's go through his comment. This is nuts. I noticed a lot of these channels don't have thumbnails or very basic ones for their videos. Is the plan to keep them all as low effort as manageable until you can start to generate some actual interest? And I say kind of like the main reason that's been evolving. I don't know why I started it. It's just a gut feeling to go 20. Okay. There's a gut feeling to do 20 channels because when I play a game called Old School RuneScape, I run about 500 accounts legally, by the way. But I've discovered that through running 500 accounts, I can trade on them. And through very optimized trading, really bare bones, like stripping every account down to like one action that makes a lot of money, um, I can scale it up. And I made so much fucking money. It blew my mind. Um, and then I went through an evolution to be able to manage those accounts. So I figured the same concepts would apply to YouTube, especially since like my accounts on RuneScape were free to play. If anybody's familiar with RuneScape, that'll make sense, but it won't make sense to everybody else. But YouTube channels are free to play. I thought I needed to verify all these channels, but I don't need to verify all these channels. They're all just they're free to play, so to speak. I don't know what that, and I didn't verify most of them because I don't want to spend the money on extra phone numbers, but I wanted to see how it does with the algorithm if they favor verified channels over unverified. Like if unverified channels can still get some momentum, that'd be great because then honestly, I don't think 20 accounts is enough. Especially if I'm doing 88 videos. If I get highly optimized where I get used to making 88 videos and then hit the next level of progression there. I personally want to see how many accounts I can, and this is a fault of mine, but I want to see how many accounts I can possibly run before I want to kill myself, essentially. Oh shit. I don't know if you're supposed to say that on YouTube, but hypothetically speaking, I don't actually want to kill myself. But you know what I mean? When you're pushing yourself to your limit, when you're overwork, I want to purposely overwork myself to the limit so that it feels like an infinite depression and despair. And when I hit those levels, that's like the only time I actually feel alive. So that's like my curse. And I feel like with what I got going on right now, I think that'll happen. It happens here and there with the 20 accounts, but the way I'm going at it, like I've backed off and I'm starting to step on the gas more slowly. But I feel like that would happen if I hit, let's say, maybe 50, but I think I could probably run 100 accounts and get a daily upload, or not a daily, but a weekly upload on all of them. And that would be acceptable for me because whatever, that's what most channels normally do. Most channels normally will do a weekly upload. That's what they recommend or whatever. But yeah, I'm really cool. I got some this guy's comment. Thank you very much, Gnome Code, for your comment. And go check his channel out. I don't know. Nobody's gonna be watching this, but then this guy TidyPod said I'm managing two right now, 120k subs and 147 subs. I want to run 10 shorts and 5 long form by the end of 2025. Don't know how to, but I will do it and you will too. I said, thank you very much. And if there's any strategies I can think of, the only thing I can think of, bro, is like, just do it. I don't know, make the accounts and then just try to do it and then fail at it miserably. That's like frustration tolerance is like a major. Oh, that's going to be for my YouTube tips. Fresh is, and all that means is just not fucking quitting. Like you can sit there and scream and yell and whatever, but if there's like a part of you that just does not tap out, like just as long as you don't tap, it don't matter. Like in my job yesterday, I fucking had a meltdown. I pushed myself to my limit, and then that limit snapped at 150. So about 2 hours left in my shift, and we had a close to 100% machine uptime, which whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. But that's really good. But anyway, but with that frustration tolerance comes you'll make a lot of gains here. This is funny. Nobody's finishing these videos, so I'm like, not really. I'm pretty boring, I guess. Like I said, I don't think any of these videos would even get any views until I actually see some like crazy results. Um, but yeah, there's not too much to talk about this channel now. So it's at 75. Let's see, YouTube tips. Oh, one view, average view duration 4 seconds. Sweet, bro. Thanks. Oh, I got 2 subscribers. Oh, I know that's been that like that. So I just decided to go with series because series are a good way for me to just immediately categorize and like have an idea ready to go. It's like, so a strategy, if anybody's watching this gets this far, a strategy for content creation is start a series, because for me at least, when I go YouTube Growth Mastermind episode 1, I just think of a subject and it just like immediately compartmentalizes my brain, and then I talk about those things. And then that's kind of what I do. So when I get series, that's why I'm just like having series is everywhere, even if they're nothing, like they don't really mean anything. Just having these series episodes progression. Ooh, cool. This one got 3 views. Interesting. Well, that's more, for this channel, that's like a freaking 3,000% increase. Oh, well. When did they happen? Oh, they're happening kind of right now. Cool. Anyway, yeah. So that's fun. And it lets you put them in playlists. So if people want to binge them, or for me, really, if I want to binge the whole playlist so I can just like review my own content while I'm at work because they let me listen to my headphones at work, it's really nice. So, Roblox, 5 views, baby. All right. So, yeah, it looks like if I just do, I forgot to I forgot to turn my audio. I didn't put my audio on in this video, and I noticed it, but I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna put it up and see what it does. There's a lot of this too. Um, dude, I don't know if there's. I was gonna say because I don't care. I wanted to see. The objective is to observe the result, not get a result. If that makes sense. Okay, sorry. So that's the YouTube tips one. It's coming together. Like you want to observe. Like I threw it up because I'm like, will this really hurt? That's why I've been doing the no thumbnails just to answer that gnome code too. Is like, do thumbnails matter as much as people say? Yeah, everybody's saying it, but like everybody used to say the Earth is flat. You know what I mean? But like, so that's like why it kind of pushed me into my own experimentation. I wanted to see if this affected it. So we're gonna see the reach, 204, 2% CTR. It fed me twice. So suggested videos and YouTube search. So I'm popping up in search terms. So that's pretty cool. I tried Roblox first time. Got released from jail in Chicago in GTA 5. Do I have an audience? No, not enough data for an audience yet. But okay, let's move on to 7 Days to Die. Three people watched it. 7 minute 20. This was kind of not a lot going on, but why is this on fire? Oh, my torch, whatever. But that's okay. I'm still doing. I got tier lists and tutorials that kind of give me like daily. I know this isn't a lot, but you know, if this, whatever, it's still bringing attention to my channel, and attention is a chance for subs. Even though I don't see a lot of people subscribing off of a tier list, but this one's growing pretty steadily. It's pretty nice. My last tier list kind of went up the same way. I made the tier list for 7 days, and then over a long period of time, now it's at like 4,000 views, and it's actually one of my higher ones because it pops up in the search term very much because there's not a lot of tier lists for weapons in 7 Days to Die. And today I'm going to drop another experimental video I already had done yesterday. It was kind of an idea I thought up on the fly, and it like uses a little bit more dopamine high optimizations. So I'm going to attempt that and see what that happens. So my mom kind of probably gave up on my Bible reading here. I'm just kidding. No, but I mean, like I'm releasing a lot of Bible readings pretty quickly for them, and they're all 15 minutes long. So it's a lot of time to commit every single day. And I feel like the novelty kind of wears off, even if you are my mother and my buddy. But yeah. So I released a content here. Two Christians, women are different, men are different, women, and that's good. Whatever. I didn't think I'd really do anything. And I got a comment. I haven't replied. Oh, 2 lights there. Did I reply to this guy? He sent me a book. And I still gotta like reply to that, but bored me to death there. So I'm gonna have to take some time to like 3 subs on my Yu-Gi-Oh guy. All right, who subbed here? Cool. 1 view on my second deck profile. Analytics, 10 views. I think okay, so it's the progression series. It's got to be the progression series, yeah. So the progression series got me a sub. So I had so it's series is that's kind of the theme. I'm starting series. I'm building worlds. That's something. This video is so good just for iterating, like getting more ideas for other videos. But anyway, so like when you're making YouTube, you're building a world. Series is build worlds. Worlds need immersion. Okay, right. So yeah, the progression series. Is this the one that got it? It is. Cool. So this one guy, the one guy who made it this far, the 13 minutes, he subscribed. LOL. Anyway, got me a sub. That's really cool. That's nice to see. Oh, I got a sub on Starry Sky Beats. All right. I made a really funny song. I won't ear rape everybody this time, but we're gonna listen to a little bit of it. It's really funny. Let's see how loud that is. Okay, that's not that bad. oh Mary, do I do want to marry that weed? But yeah. And then like this was a video so I could practice transitions. I don't know if you guys saw the transition. I fucked this one up. But the fade in effect. And then here. See like that transition. And then I did like a fade out. Yeah, it was a fun little song. People actually liked it a little bit. I sent it to my friends and stuff, and they're all right. This next scene, yeah, he's from my one of my buddies from over in RuneScape land. But yeah, so now I'm a Fortnite player here. I forgot to make this video. Oh, 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 what? They're closing Realm Royale? February 17th? Oh, that sucks. Oh, whatever. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad I didn't make a Fortnite video because I can go back to making Realm Royale videos before it dies. That was like one of my favorite games. Anyway, so RuneScape, I dropped my new video here, and since you know this is kind of my flagship channel, I do make thumbnails for it, and the thumbnail for this one was kind of a silly one. I said I was gonna make 1 trillion, and then like this character is talking to me. I'm like over here, kind of like sketched out. 1 trillion is 1 million millions. You know that, right, bro? Please tell me you knew that. Please tell me you knew that before you went ahead and told the whole internet that you're gonna make that much. Please, bro. Say psych right now, bro. Please, why, bro? And like, it did pretty good. I mean, my average view time is down, but the impressions click-through rate is really, really good. 27 views, 100% like. I don't know how many likes it's got, but 4 likes, 25 views, 2 comments. Because I decided to actually run this because I did I mean, I've talked about this before, so maybe I'm saying it again, but 25 views. In this video, I do a really long intro. Hello, old school RuneScape. To explain the start of the series, so these are never like the viral videos in my mind. They're never the viral videos, but they always go. It sets the foundation. You want to, for me, what I've found is that you want to set the foundation for you want to set the foundation for these things. There's gonna be a 3-part segment here. So this is the first part, and like for yourself, for me, that's what I'm doing. The long intro. It's gonna get posted on the internet, and then everybody's gonna, and then so. And then I did like a funny explosion. Super good. But here we go. So I'll see you in the next clip. Did a little funny explosion at it, right, green screen stuff. 5 days and 12 hours. Ready? And then I was doing like this. So like I had a consulting meeting with a guy who's been watching all my content, and then he kind of like, he's like, bro, your content's good, but then gives me 100 reasons why it sucks. And he told me like a big thing is that I am not providing a fun experience for people to watch my stuff. I'm always just showing them all the work, but none of the reward. So in this, starting the road to 1 trillion, I'm only showing them the rewards along the way, and not really none of the work. Decent, and I'll just chuck the math on the screen right there. So I like got some cash register sound, and then I like got the money, and then I got the profit, and it's the same text as like, I'm trying to like play a little bit of psychology here by having it the same color as gold, plus signs, and then just breaking math down so that people can get like this is what you can do. This is how much profit. This is how much I made per day, and this is how much I made per account. So like per account. So then this makes it real for you. Like if you just do one account, you can make this much money a day. So then 48,000. I usually do things in yearly math. So then you can make 17 million a year because I try to think in years. Should I apply for the year? And 17 mil on old school RuneScape. Isn't that much money with one account, but let's say I have 500 of these, then I'm making 8.7 bill. If we divided that by 15 million, that's 584 bonds, which equals 1,168 weeks of membership. And if you divided that by 52, that means I can get, with my account farm, I could buy 22 years of membership if I worked on them for 1 year. So that's essentially what I'm saying. That's why I do things in years, because this makes the reward real in my head. Like, what's the payoff? And you just work the math until it shows you the picture. So right, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm doing this for that couple people out there.
After I
and then I just like cut.
Here's my
cuts. And then I started off a little ranty, but then boom.
Fire runes I gained. The amount of fire runes I gained. Here. So this is my first wave of fire runes, and then I will show you the
I was working on timing and the whatever. This needs to fade in and out, I think. That'll actually make more fun. And then there was like one of them that I thought was really funny.
I think hopefully the market recovers because this week or whatever, but it is also a half week, so I got to take that into account.
Oh, fucking.
But yeah. And yet another wave. How many of these we got? I don't know, but here we keep the train going. So bing, bang, boom.
Right there, yeah. So I was like doing that, and then I did another one where.
If I get a good week.
Oh, this one's good.
Bing, bang, boom. Here we go. And yet another wave. They just keep coming.
I'm using stupid old MLG.
Bing, bing, if I get a good week.
And then I made it pop in, and then made another one pop in over top of it to create that effect that it's growing bigger.
And this is a bad week too. Bing, bing, if I get a.
And I thought that was kind of fun. But yeah, now I'm done with this. I think that's it. But so far, 2.1 watch hours, whatever. I'm hoping this does a little bit more virality. I hope it tops. I know I said I'm supposed to experiment, but this one's supposed to be more. I'm kind of directing the flow here. Once this gets fed into the algorithm, because I think what happens for my channel now is like when I post overnight, it feeds the impressions to all my subs. Because as you can see, if we go to my audience, oh yeah, it's 85% subscribed. So it tries it out for my subscribers, and then if they like it, then it'll probably help determine the motherfucking how far it's gonna feed into the pool of people on the internet. So like, plus also when I put it up overnight, it shows it to my UK viewers first, and then my American viewers don't see it until like a couple hours from now to 3 p.m. And once they start seeing it, then the rest of America is shown, and it's like 60% of my viewer base on here is from America, so it'll pump. Path of Exile, I'm pretty sure is done. Yeah, that's not really getting any views. So it's kaputzt. StarCraft. Still doing, you know what I mean? 32 views a day. So that's it for today's update. And there's really, I'm trying to think like, it'd be cool to get some questions, but nobody gets this, whatever. So yeah, have a nice day. Hopefully I get some questions so I could like kind of talk about stuff more, but it is what it is. See you later.